Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrine Late Night Talk. Shocking secrets revealed live. Now, y'all see who's on the thumbnail. That's what the conversation about. I'm not talking about no low life YouTubers that trying to enter into my world and have a conversation with me about anything but that guy that's on the thumbnail and what it says on the thumbnail. That I was going to take the picture to murder the boy and stuff. If you're not talking about that, why are you running up behind me or trying to affiliate or do anything with me? Because you know, or people should know, that's the only thing I ever cared about. I don't care how much you and your people try to destroy the narrative. I've already put in the work. I already put in the paperwork. I don't know why y'all jumping on me and trying to harm me and dirty up my name and stuff out here. Like I said, I'm not attacking nobody children. It's a shame that them children have to be in them people's lives and have to go through what they have to go through and be attacked by other people sacrificing your children and everything. I'm glad we had that conversation because sacrificing is wrong, but people will do that. They will sacrifice their children and put their children out there and allow their children to be ran through these YouTube streets. I ain't running nobody children through shit though. Basic conversation with me is fuck them children. I ain't gonna do nothing for them or against them. I'm gonna leave their ass to their guardians, whoever their guardians may be. But yes, this is what life is about. This is why people got a stalking profile and write. I mean, I'm the most talked about person on YouTube, truly. When you got somebody got to put their conversation or 2 cent in and all they people, every time they do a show, all of them run over there and stuff, try to build an audience. And man, some lovely shit. Some lovely shit. It's lovely. But that's what happened when you the man. It seemed like it dictated once again what it is. Well, I don't know, people. Like I said, I don't know. This has been crazy. I don't know how I track the infidels, the crazy people, and all these. I don't know how these spirits just get attached to me. I'm supposed to be crazy. I'm supposed to be this. I'm supposed to be that. But all these people find me. I don't find them. I go on a YouTube channel and meet people. I want to network with people and this and that, and they find me, latch on to me, and then try to take my energy, my spirit, and try to control it. You can't control me. I told y'all that from day one. When I was taking tests and they wanted to know what was in my head, I gave their ass a smiley face. That's what you're going to get from me because you're not going to get me to tell you nothing. Got people in parking now. They want to know my family business. I talk to my family, but I don't even ask my family questions to know their business. So you can't ask me no question to try to pry into my family business. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know nothing. So don't ask me shit. But that's the thing. People want to know your next move, your next this, your next that. And when you become a person that they can't figure out, then you become their enemy because they can't control you. You know, y'all can say what you want, but I've been in peace. I ain't had no crazy ass phone calls and things about what somebody done did, what they done said. You know what I'm saying? I'm on them fucking crazy ass phone calls. Do y'all know what it is to have peace without somebody calling you every fucking day trying to tell you about what's going on with no strategy, no nothing? Shit crazy. Boy, crazy ass life, but I'm starting a new life now. Starting a new life now. New shit. Getting my beats deeper and do the shit that I do. When you ain't got no hobbies or nothing, just sit around and what the fuck? Is that a life? Just come out and literally try to attack me and bring the worst out of me. You threaten a person thinking they love what they love and they listening to you, hearing you saying, leave me alone before I go there and do some shit you don't want me to do. This motherfucker tell me that and I'm gonna leave the shit alone. Cause I got one trick ponies, but I don't feel like playing the ponies. I don't feel like the one trick. I don't. My life depend on more shit than one trick. I don't trick my way through life and shit like that. But dealing with people, you come to find out that that's what happened. You got a lot of people out here that ain't got shit in life and they got to try to trick their way through life. Got to trick their way through life. I don't have to do that. I do not have to do that, people. So I just do what I do. I'm the best at me. Can't nobody do me. If I couldn't do nothing but scratch my ass every day and do this or do that, I'm the best at doing it. Nobody can do it better than me. Then you get these ignorant people that have ignorant arguments. They can't argue nothing that's worth arguing. Everything is worth arguing about some bullshit. Mentally challenged people. I feel like I'm back at them research centers and shit with the retards. All motherfucker know how to do is scream, yell, and do this and do that and try to find some counterpoints to your basic points that it ain't even no argument. Why I say I'm gonna have to stop arguing with bitches on YouTube? But how you gonna do that when you know what I'm saying? Not gonna try to talk too harsh and shit about the girl. I had a friendship with her, but with friends like that, who the fuck need enemies? Who the fuck need enemies when your business associate and friend and all this stuff that you saying and stuff is fucking lunatic? That's like having a mom that's a lunatic and shit. What the fuck you gonna do? But that's what life is about. See, this is what you do when you go to sleep at 5 o'clock, 12 o'clock. You waking up. You just slept at night. Wake up. Get your life together. Because as a man thinks, so is he. As a man thinks, so is he. And the people that he keep around him and the way they think, so is he. So is he. People bring fucked up things to a conversation, and people around you bring them fucked up things around you. Like I said, lost book shit. Why did I have to ever argue and fight about that? I put it in the proper perspective for anybody that got any sense to hear that them lost books is for what? If it don't give you salvation and stuff, why are you chasing up behind that information? What it feel like to sleep with an angel? You're not finna sleep with no motherfucking angel. So why you out here trying to find out about that they sleep with women? You're searching for shit that ain't even gonna help you. You looking for shit, but niggas that ain't got shit and ain't looking for salvation can bring you any damn thing. You'll eat any goddamn turd. Well, these turds, they taste pretty good. You want to taste one? Motherfucker eating shit now. And it's like, I see why you eating shit, because you don't think. You just eat whatever somebody get to you. I try to give shit, explain shit. Motherfucker don't want it for me. Motherfucker can't understand shit anyway. If you can't understand shit, or the whole clue is to play like you're smart and take in information, but never get none out. See, that's another thing. You out here, you got a deceiving ass spirit. But I'm supposed to be deceiving, and I tell you in your face, fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck this. Fuck that. Man, I'm not even trying to hear that shit. It might be right, it might be wrong. I know it's harsh. Because motherfuckers are getting their feelings real quick. Oh, this motherfucker told me and he did this to me. Hey, shit, what you want? The answer? Or somebody to play a fucking trick on you. But most motherfuckers like tricks. If you've been tricked all your life because you a weak ass individual, you don't get tricked all your life. I don't have a pimp spirit, so I don't pimp nobody out. Tell you to your motherfucking face what it is and what it ain't and keep it moving. But to a degree, I lost that about myself. Trying to be nice to people. Same thing happened with Pit Boss. All of them tell the story. Carl done did me wrong. How could Carl do you wrong? Carl didn't come looking for your ass anyway. I've never came on YouTube and begged anyone to come over here and sit beside me and talk to me about anything. What I beg them to talk about, they be running. Because they be like, damn, this motherfucker to figure me out. And I can't hide from him no more. He gonna call all my troubles out and he gonna do this and he gonna talk to me like I'm a goddamn dog and shit. And hey, that's the nigga you met. That's the nigga you met. Talking shit to people and shit. That's what I do. Is it or is it not? Go tell somebody when you met me I was doing something that I don't do now. And you're surprised that I'm doing what I've always done when you met me. When you go tell your story, you go tell them that. And they could consistently did what the fuck he do and said fuck me and all this other shit. Like I said, y'all remember them digital pit boss days? Motherfucker wanted to take credit for what I was doing. Well, I made that video. You made that video? What did you make on the video? You turned polite face upside down. Oh, because you had money and shit because you was running with the new Black Panthers and all of them. And you had money for equipment that they want you to so you could turn polite face. You made the video. You chopped up everything. No. I sent that to you. And you edit the parts that you could edit. But why people be want to take credit for shit that I do? I don't do that much, but that I do, I need my credit for it. I can say that much. She did give me my credit for the shit that I did. Ooh, YouTube streets and different shit for us. That'll be a good topic. YouTube street laws and shit. But motherfuckers was never intelligent enough to follow along with it. You know how much doing them 48 laws and YouTube street laws and shit, what it was doing to my head and making me look at the individual that I'm sitting down with. Because what it do, it makes you look at it in all angles and stuff. Like I said, when that Renee Reloaded girl did that shit, she was fucking with that girl. Everybody that didn't attack me at some point in different shit, she was around. She knew about it. Coincident? How is something a coincidence? I go listen to Nicole Reloaded, and it's like, what the fuck was you doing over there? Because you got to interact with my enemies. They my enemies, but you interacting with them, making me question all y'all motherfuckers now. But I'm supposed to be docile and ignorant and everything else. I need an excuse to jump on Khalil of money, and that's my child. And that's the excuse you need. That's your excuse. Man, I feel good. Like I said, I ain't gotta argue with no motherfucker about no silly ass shit no more. I ain't gotta do it no more. There's such thing as going beyond people. You out there. So my mother and father didn't do too much, but they allowed me to learn about this ignorant ass world and the people in it. Yeah, people, a lot to think about. But I've learned one thing is that being, I will use the term chosen, being chosen and sanctified, that I can't really fuck with people. I got to keep my circle tight. And I have my circle tight. It's still tight. Because anybody that wants to be a content creator is really an enemy. They don't make righteous content that's similar to mine. They don't talk about my shit. Like I said, they deal with foreign books and all of that shit and all that other bullshit that is contrary to me. If I gotta sit up and for 2 years tell you about a Christian and an Israelite Christian and all that shit, and you can't come up to the understanding that who the fuck am I talking to? Who am I truly talking to? Because anybody that's the New Yorkers twin this, if anybody got a twin spirit or spirit similar to yours, you shouldn't have to talk long to get them to understand what the fuck you talking about. Anybody want to agree or disagree or start their little argument or whatever? Some people just refuse to follow. Like I said, I've never been a follower, so why the fuck you trying to get me to follow you? I've always had my own platform, my own topics, my own everything. And if we decide to work together, I'ma always feel like I'm the head. And the direction need to be taken is the direction I chose back in 96, way before I ever knew any motherfucker. I ain't changed since 96. I chose certain shit in 96 and I stuck to it. And I've been out here beating the most intelligent wannabe intelligent motherfuckers on YouTube. Ain't nobody tried me. They all stopped talking to me when I brought out the Hassan Camel stuff. They said, this motherfucker here is too smart. We can't fuck with him. Stop talking to him. That's what Khalil Money does. He run people away and he take people off of conversations and he try to dilute and put water and shit in my conversation. Come on, man, you over flooding my conversation. But people are not truly interested in it because if they did, they would go look at that Israelite Christian thing and go listen to his no Israelite Christian thing, bed the two out and see who's talking what. Y'all ain't never seen no counterintelligent program take place over YouTube. Where is happening at? Which other YouTuber fighting counterintelligent people? They're trying to counter my intelligence. And when I put something out there, well, that's not true, and this and that. But then you never confront me about it. If you caught me off guard, you can beat me, but you know, and everybody know that nigga sitting over there with notes and ready to knock a nigga upside their motherfucking head when he get ready. It's never been a time that I've never whipped out my notes to take a nigga ass out. So I never come over talk crazy, woo, 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 and then never come back over. I believe those that know. And that's all I need you to know. So you can tell your children, your grandchildren and shit. When I was sitting up watching YouTube in the early days, that nigga there was the goddamn man. I don't need to argue and play with y'all. I can go and play old material. Got a lot of it. Well, I was just kicking ass. And all you can hear is people steady trying to say, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. But it's the same shit going on today, or it's even more prevalent, meaning you can see it at this point in time, and you couldn't see it back then. Back then, you was incapable. Now you're capable of seeing it. Niggas bombing Israel and shit. This very day, they probably doing it now because it's daytime over there. So what are you talking about? You don't think that shit going down? You still think 70 AD? I ain't finna argue with your stupid ass unless your stupid ass come over here and try to attack me. But that's the problem. Bitch ass niggas run from conversation. People run from conversations. I don't even look at them because I know anything they saying and doing, they trying to knock me off of my track. They like that nigga on this track, and that nigga is not even responding. See, after a month or two of somebody sitting up talking to YouTubers, trying to convince them to come over, subscribe to them and stuff, and watch how they do their government counterintelligence shit, and you don't respond to them. See, that's been the problem. I ain't never tried to respond back, really. I try to leave the shit alone. I can't leave the shit alone because it'll be 7 in the morning. I'm trying to eat breakfast and shit. I'm getting a phone call. 7 the next morning, like, what the fuck? Why the fuck do my phone keep ringing? And what's this bullshit about? You would think the nigga just attacked somebody's children. No. They attack their intellectual property saying, you's a goddamn fool and you don't know nothing about this shit that we talking about. And it be so very true. Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. Anybody attack your children? No. So why the fuck you calling me? Tell me, why are you calling me if the only thing you care about is your children and they're not at this point attacking your children? And then if they are, what are we going to do to deal with your children? Are you calling the police? Are you filing reports? Are you doing what the fuck I asked you 2 years back to take notes of everything that they doing and file the shit with the court? One thing about Israel doctrine, he gonna call the FBI and this and that. Hell yeah, you people are harassing me. You're trolling me. You're stalking me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Now, if you put your motherfucking head in my window, people through my window, I'm gonna blow your shit off. Now, if you want me to end what I'm doing and you doing, you bring your motherfucking ass and put your head in my window and see if the shit don't be over. But I understand everybody need an excuse. I have a valid excuse. From day one, my excuse has been I have cracked the case of Africa Bambaataa and her son Camel, who said that he took a picture to murder the boy. And no one that fucks with me know that ain't what I deal with, and they don't know how to deal with it.
After Bam got out of the hospital to figure out what really happened, and he gave me the picture of a light-skinned Puerto Rican little boy that looked just like me as a kid. And he gave me that picture because I was going to be the one who killed that boy for Africa Bambaataa.
Now, who can't find out how to put, if you got a child and your child being attacked by people and stuff, how to tie the two stories together? Okay, here go a boy, and here go a boy. You don't know how to tie them together? I told that girl from day one that this is what it is. Khalil Amani is your enemy, and Liku was my enemy because they are the same spirit. They don't give a fuck about children. How can you not tie that together? Only an unintelligent person can't do that. When I came out here and tried to speak and help, I couldn't even get the shit to go together because motherfuckers is incapable of thinking. Motherfuckers thinking about angels fucking women and shit instead of men that fuck boys and do all that and put the shit together. How you can't put it together? As a person thinks, so are they though. I don't know what to say. As a person thinks, so are they. Now what am I supposed to do or say? I can't tell a motherfucker how to think. I can't even tell a motherfucker to strategize and figure out how you gonna do these motherfuckers that's doing you.
Mind is the master power that molds and makes, and man is mind, and evermore he takes the tool of thought, and, shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys, 1,000 ills : he thinks in secret, and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass.
So he thinks in secret, and it comes to pass. So think about you getting a phone call 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. The person that's calling you been sent back thinking of some bullshit all that morning. It's an hour difference. So they got an hour ahead of you of thinking bullshit, call you, try to feed you the bullshit to get you on the bullshit that they on. And you all for any bullshit, really, well, let's do it. But it never leads nowhere because motherfucker ain't got no direction. You shooting without aiming. You gotta aim at what you shooting at and shoot. You just can't spray no goddamn gun anywhere. It's the matter with black people today. You killing the community because you don't know how to point your gun at the proper target and pull the pistol or pull the trigger and hit what the fuck you shooting at. Even when you fish, there are certain bait you use to lure the fishes that you want. You throw a bait out there and it don't bring the fish you want, never bring the fish you want. You gotta learn how to change your motherfucking bait. I don't know, people. My mother and father, one of the greatest people in the world, but I know they could think. My mother could think and my father could think. And their son can think also. I ain't the best at shit, but I know a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit I can do. I can put my time into, but you getting called 7 in the morning with bullshit, ain't much you can do. y'all gotta understand it. I know y'all like, what the fuck is he really talking about? Because you probably don't get called 7 in the morning with bullshit all the time. Then you tell people I need a motherfucking break, and they don't understand. Like, yes, I need a break. I need a break from you because this shit you doing don't make sense to me. Don't make sense to me. Because you will ask, like, what's the reason this shit happening or going down? And you can't explain to me why it's happening, why it's going down. How am I supposed to know how to move? Can somebody tell me that? Some motherfuckers just came up here and shot and did this and that, and everybody hysterical and this and that, and it's like, well, who was it? What? You gotta ask questions, and then you gotta formulate a thought about how you going to deal with this shit. But that's the difference between a man and a woman. A man gonna think, a woman ain't gonna think. Then you know all them bitch ass niggas, the J Mikes and this and that, and people, not J Mike, but Jay Lee. All these people being in the ear talking about he's a chauvinist, he's this, he's that, and woo woo woo. How long can you listen to people that say that stuff and not formulate bad thoughts about me? I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, because you want to be a part of the fucking crowd that's talking shit against me. Because you're listening to the crowd that talk shit about me. How you not gonna start saying the same shit that they say? They started to, he don't give a fuck about your child shit. And pretty soon, an uneducated mind follows the crowd. whatever the crowd said. Oh, motherfucker don't care about mine and this and that. That's the excuse for everything that motherfucker trying to make up. What the fuck you trying to make up? What's the scenario you trying to build? From the beginning, okay, who we gonna take out first, Khalil or Leaku? Leaku or Khalil? Once again, we gotta choose Khalil. Okay, if we taking out Khalil first, then how the fuck we get to this other shit? And we ain't took him out, and we ain't took care of Hassan, Layla Wills, and all the enemies and all this shit. But I knew it was Leaku at first because Leaku and what she doing, her skills of editing videos and save all that shit for the babies. I'm not a goddamn baby. You can't feed me that shit. Boy, I've had to eat a lot of cow chips lately. All because I'm trying to do good and do right and shit. And niggas like, we gonna agitate him enough where he started attacking children. No, I don't attack children. I took counseling. And they was like, the fuck would you look like attacking children? Don't do that shit. I was like, thanks for the word of advice. Because I felt like that's what they was trying to do. But when you mad, you don't think about shit like that. That's why I was like, yeah, I gotta stop talking to crazy ass people and talk to rational people and stuff. That's what you need in your corner. You don't need a crazy ass person trying to mislead you every morning. My morning start, I be fucking with beats or doing the shit that I'm doing now and shit. I be minding my business. I be trying to get my life together. I'm trying to figure out an album and beats and this and that and rhymes and shit and do different shit. And motherfucker calling me about some bullshit. But it's all, like I said, from the beginning, I felt like I was being set up to get into some bullshit that don't need to take place. Because it never was a point that the LGBTQIA plus community ain't been a part of shit. And I should have never been unequally yoked, but being unequally yoked with people that play with that shit, y'all know who all play with that shit. It led to shit and stuff and everything. Hey, I have no regrets. All I have is lessons. I got lessons. I learned shit. I learned shit. I learned shit, people. I learned shit, people. And that's what life is about, learning shit. And if you don't fuck with people, you're not gonna learn certain shit. You think or you don't think. You know or you don't know. See, people fuck with me. I call myself better than they life. I ain't took nothing from nobody. People that took shit from me. I take in information, hold my information all. Shit crazy, boy. Gotta hear that snap, dude. Woo! Ain't took nothing from a soul, ain't loving a soul. Long as blood is not on my hand, I'm good. I'm still somewhat righteous. But we all know that there's not a righteous man on this earth that sins not. So to what degree have I sinned? I say I protect children, but you ain't protecting my particular child. Well, shit, until people help me get rid of this one case, how the fuck am I supposed to help anybody's child when I can't help this one child? Huh? See, y'all listen to all the fucked up statements and shit and want to quote the fucked up statements, but nobody's helping me take care of this child, but then want me to get off of this child in this case to help with their child in their case. This shit sounds so stupid to me. I've never been that ignorant. It only makes sense. I should take care of this one. And when I take care of this one, then I got a springboard to help with all the other children and all the other cases in the community and shit. This man in here whooping his child ass and kicking ass and doing shit, and you can't help that family out, but then you gonna leave that family and go help another family and really can't help that family out. You ain't won shit. You ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? I asked for a certain person, the ask if people seen them and shit. Ain't heard nothing about that. I heard nothing about that. Still ain't seen or heard or whatever, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell, people. tell people. Time take care of everything. Like I said, all you gotta do is endure people sitting up talking shit about you. And eventually it'll show them to look like ignorant ass fools sitting up talking shit about you. Or it'll get your YouTube banked up. Because I be getting counseled. Man, you shadow ban, you this, you that. Man, I don't worry about that shit. I do not worry about that. So I see people, they be popping up daily, new people. Maybe they like the content, maybe they don't. Maybe they hear me arguing with some bitch or bitch ass nigga on here, like or don't like the argument. But if they're intelligent people, they sit back and watch the argument and see what the argument's all about. The position people are taking and the position people are not taking. Then you can see for yourself. Oh, then you'll be able to see for yourself, people. The position one holds. You'll be able to see the position that one holds. Woo! Woo! People, it's time for me to give me some more rest and shit. Like I said, I went to sleep about 5 or 6. You gotta think I be doing shit like this. Phone calls 7 in the morning. Bullshit. Woo! I need a rest, and I'm getting a rest. Sometimes you just gotta cut shit off. When you cut it off, you get a rest from it. I'm thankful. So I've been here an hour. It's just a late night talk to you, running my mouth, thinking this stuff can bring, foundational Israelite Black American conversation to the table all the time. It'll be an overkill to people that can't really deal with it. So with that said, I'm gonna be out. I might do more of these because I do be up late night and shit. Might as well start my late night talk show shit. With that said, I'm out. Peace.